I agree. I think this is a much better fighting lineup, and it's not fully countered like the Enigma was, where they put it into that core role. Also, some really good late game scaling potential and good ways to stall game.
Yeah, for sure.
If they do start getting pushed out, you have skewers into base, you have tidal waves into base with the Kunkka too. So lots of different fun stuff to do. And the most important thing for me, at least, was addressing the Beastmaster. The first 2 picks, the CMPA, so ideally just looking for those heroes that can lane good versus Beast. He's going to go for the Axe build, as we've seen popularized more and more, especially when you're playing versus these kind of boar-killing heroes. So I like the adaptation from Alliance, and I really actually do like the last pick, Snapfire. I think, like panel mentioned, really strong versus the Pugna, outranging and everything like that. Your versus Wyvern as well looks pretty solid this time around.
All right, let's see. And excited to see as well the impact of the offlane Magnus.
Yes.
Symmetrical, bringing it up towards the core role.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of it. A couple players have tried it. It's looked mixed, I feel like. I've seen mixed builds too between the... I think I've seen like some Greaves and stuff build, but mostly it's still just around that that Blink build. I saw an Echo Saber. I think that was in tier 2 though. I think that was Chessie was playing it, so...
Let's have a look, see if we get anything crazy with the lane setups. Doesn't seem to be anything too wild. Skeeter,
looks like
will be top.
Looks like Tundra has changed their style, by the way. I know everybody was looking at them as the stick buyers, the innovators of buying sticks every game. Both supports with Hedris, both games. So
interesting.
Different approaches that they're looking for to maybe change the way that buying regen is done. So a bit interesting to point that out.
Maybe they're just getting ahead of the meta, you know. Maybe they've sort of looked to the future, seen what's coming out in a patch.
Like sticks are 250 now instead of 200. Need to find a solution.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Maybe they're on
Headdress is on the rise.
Yeah. We'll see how that. I mean, it worked for them last game, and it definitely makes sense. We saw, like I said, Thunder Awakens was doing it at the major a lot, so it is really cool. And looking at these lanes does feel quite a lot better, as we said, for Alliance, for them to come out even in these. Even slow down Skeeter, perhaps.
Like, you feel sort of top and bottom lane, you know, Nico Baby, you can farm decently against these two?
Yeah.
With sort of the daggers?
Yeah, he should do fine. Nico should have free farm down here. Stonemountain will probably die, but perhaps they can even get some kills down here because it is a squishy Pugna that they can commit for with the CM and the PA.
And then, you know, the mid matchup, Kunkka, one of the heroes that can sort of push back waves nicely against it, keep the light, keep the balance.
Yeah, you can keep that farm up too. You won't match the Coddle's farm, but you have catch later on that's really nice. You have that super long-range catch that's always going to be good. You also have that damage reduction that's usually pretty necessary, it feels, versus Coddles.
Yeah, absolutely, as you say, so the X-Mark control. And then the fact that they've also got, you know, supports with some sort of stun or control. It's going to be crucial for making sure 9 can't run circles around them. Top lane, he's got the Fairy Fire.
Should be all right.
And he will indeed be able to get out in time. He's going to be fine.
Good attempt for the cookie. I think if it lands, then they instantly steal Skewer and go for it.
First blood is actually going to go the way of Nico Baby there. I think they died in the same instant. We've got to get a replay of that one. As Stonemountain and Saxa went down at the, I swear, the same time.
It went away at the exact same time on the side screen, too. So that usually
I think it literally was the same time. But yeah, Nico Baby able to just sneak in that first blood first.
The side lanes are chaos for sure.
Yeah.
Top snaking. Also could be in some trouble. We'll be okay. Lane positioning right now for Tundra's a bit spooky, playing versus the Magnus that close to the tower.
Let's have a look at this in slow-mo. This was a close one.
Oh my
literally,
God.
Just before.
That was like almost putting perfect. I got him, bottom. Aggression's coming out.
And the fight continues.
Nico this time.
He might be able to turn back in.
He has corrosion.
Yeah, he wants to go for this kill on Saxa. He's got to be a little careful, I guess. I know he's going to jump back over. He's in and he gets it.
All right,
another kill. All right, 2 minutes, 2 kills here for the carry.
And he'll be okay. Yeah, getting that early orb of corrosion. Huge in the laning phase.
Good stuff here from Nico.
And top lane, they're really slowing down Skeeter, as we've been mentioning. This Snapfire plus Magnus, it is very annoying to play versus the two of them. Especially when you're playing that close to the tower, as I was mentioning before. You just have to be at risk of getting skewered in at all times. Ooh, Nico. Man. He does not have regen, neither of them do.
Did TP back to the tower, wanting to stay in lane. But, he's thinking about maybe poking back at 33.
They have the salve now on Stonemountain. They have 2 of them, in fact.
Okay. Maybe they can do something with this. Stonemountain will hold back the ball. They are losing creep.
He is zoning them off of the tower's taking damage. They're losing a full another creep wave.
I mean, yeah, how do you play your way out of this position if you're Alliance? They're going to try and jump in aggressively.
Sox is down here now, though. You can't fight into the ward. You'll kill yourself spamming your spells. That is really painful for Nico. But as we were mentioning, Skeeter's having even worse of a time somehow top, so.
I mean, can they get back to the tower? Where does Nico go?
He's trying. Was both salves used? I think both salves were used and canceled. So they have no regen down here still. They're gonna get dove. Someone's gonna die to range creep.
He is? All right. I mean, okay. From getting 2 kills here as the carry, everything went downhill from that moment for Alliance here in this bottom lane.
He's gonna die.
All right.
Boy,
well,
and he missed, what, 3, 4 creep waves as well?
There's a lot of creep waves that got eaten up by that tower.
WEU's going to come down to offset a little bit of it.
Should be able to get the kill. Yep, he's got it. All right, WEU able to take something back in return here for Alliance down bottom.
I mean, like I said, the fortunate thing for Alliance is that top is going so well, right? The Wraith King is really shut down, almost identical to how badly shut down this PA is.
Yeah, and the XP is similar as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, both carries being forced into a similar position.
How's our net worth looking? Yeah, they're pretty much... I mean, the PA is actually 300 ahead because of those kills.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so end of it all, Nico Baby's actually still in a happier spot.
Yep, and WEU is actually matching the farm of 9. I think now it's where it starts getting accelerated because you have your triple stacks that you work on as the dire coddles. But yeah, really good stuff from WEU in the mid lane. We didn't really get to touch on him too much because of all the action in the side lanes, but...
No, yeah, I feel like this was a hero that was sort of always... You know, sort of seen as a potential to put up against like these mid cottles.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just didn't see it as much. Maybe because there's some mids that aren't as comfortable as a player on it.
It did get banned. It's been banned quite a lot.
True, that's true. Actually, I guess it was high in the bans.
Yeah.
But yeah, having WEU back on it, he's of course going to be very comfortable on his mid Kunkka.
And now Nico Baby should be able to get much better farm down here.
Yeah, now that he's been able to reset, you know, obviously off the back of dying. He's back in the lane. He's got the point and blur, so he should be able to deal with anything.
I love it. Like if we bring up CS again for a second, looking at the difference in CS between these two mids compared to everyone else, 50s and then 20s, like.
And I like his positioning as well from WEU, making sure that he can mess with 9, trying to get these stacks up, and even taking away some of the stacks.
Might even kill him.
With the movement from Aramis, they will.
Nicely done.
We just saw this last game. You know, definitely the strength that Alliance had was these early support movements towards the mid to enable WEU with these aggressive, dives behind tier 1 6 minutes in. He was doing it last game, and he's doing it this game as well.
Yeah, and seeing much better preparation this time from Alliance. Also, the early ward that they placed into the jungle to watch WEU doing that, very important. And WEU's just sticking up here. He's just going to keep denying away this farm from the
Exactly.
coddle.
This is a huge part of the map that we saw time and time again 9 being able to just maximize his efficiency in.
Yep.
So being able to invade and play around that, it's going to slow down 9's game a little bit.
I really like it right now. And he knows he doesn't need to leave the side lanes again just yet because the things have kind of calmed down as we see Nico Baby starting to get that free farm back up. Does mean that Skeeter also, though, because the rotations of the supports are starting to happen so much, Skeeter is now likely to get that free farm up top 2 versus Magnus.
Yeah, he'll start getting some space for sure. He'll feel a bit more comfortable.
He is looking in a bit of a tough spot.
And Nico Baby, more than happily going to be the one to pick up the kill.
Nice. Yeah, he gets a last hit. And this time around, yeah, 33, much more shutdown. No Dominator yet. He already had it last game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, a lot of focus from Alliance towards this bottom lane. A 4th hero heading in. They're going to look to try and fight.
It's a big roar. Pushes WEU away.
They've got control, and they've got setup. X mark into the boat. See the cold embrace starting to heal up 33. Well, they'll have the damage afterwards. The torrent is going to be there. Nico Baby jumping forward over towards Saxa. Dagger over towards 33. They should be able to bring him down. He pops the stick, but he'll still fall. Cookie in from Aramis. Takes him out. Saxa goes with a blast, but 33, he's out with the Fairy Fire. Splinter Blast. Oh, that blast will catch him. 9 is able to pick up the kill. The rest of Alliance, they'll TP out. Just a man and an Aramis make it out of there.
Oh, I think we could see that a lot this game too. The TP outs, looking at the stuns of Tundra, it's pretty limited. They have Curse, Wraith King stun, and a Beastmaster roar, so could definitely see a couple situations where heroes just TP out. WEU comes mid, or Nico comes mid. This might not have been the right place though.
A lot of damage. TPs are coming in though. Maybe they can try and catch 9.
He is playing very over-aggressive.
33's here to help out. Half a symmetrical to get in from the trees.
Oh, jeez, Nico Baby. He might die to a stray blast from 9 right now.
Oh, he does indeed. 9, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a nice shot. Sneaky one going into the small camp there.
He weren't ready for that one, Nico, baby.
But that, I mean, that really hurts now, because he's not a Wraith King where he already has that built-in faster farm with skeletons or anything like that. These deaths really add up. 3, 2, and 2 now on him.
Yeah, and especially when the plan is to go for that Deso first.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't a sort of a recovery plan. And ideally so. You know, against Tundra, you got to have the items to farm, to fight as soon as you can. But you got to get them quick.
Yeah, he's got Magnus.
And true.
So he'll have the Empower a little bit to be able to help him out.
That should indeed keep him on par with Skeeter.
Just these deaths early on really do hurt, though, because you know that they're going to start pressuring towers the way the Tundra plays, and you don't want to just sit back too much and just farm with this Empower. And Symmetrical's actually maxed it, so...
Especially against Tundra.
Yeah.
This is a team that's going to speed things up, you know it.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why they're doing it, because they want to be able to catch up with that farm, but I'm a little worried for these next few moments of when the actual fights come down, because not even having max Shockwave, it's pretty big not having that to show up to team fights. Now you're just an Empower bot as your offlaner. But yeah, let's see. Okay, he's got the Empower now, so he'll be able to accelerate a bit there. But Skeeter already about 800, or actually almost 1,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3K lead right now for Tundra.
And they've got easier ways to pressure these towers, as we mentioned. They have natural tower siege, while Alliance, they have no way to hit towers actually on their draft. They have to do it off of just the winning of team fights. Weehaw is still being annoying, though, walking into jungle and clearing out the skeletons of Skeeter. So still playing aggressive. Shamanin.
It's looking pretty dead here. 9, as always, getting the angles.
Vessel's almost done. High burst damage on their draft 2 versus this PA will be problematic if Nico Baby shows his face anywhere. Up top, looks like they're potentially going for something on Skeeter.
They're going to try with the kisses. And he's going to drop that point into the reincarnation.
Does he die even? Oh, he will pop. Okay, he does take off the armor when he's still burning. A little bit early for him to turn off. I think he's still under the Mortimer burn.
Either way, Alliance not quite having the firepower to be able to dive to take him out the second time.
And they lose their mid tower out of it to a Pugna who's just blasting from the tree line. So that move, they have to get something else out of it. They have to actually commit to this tower, it feels like.
I mean, Snake King's going to turn up to see if he could try and de-push, keep this tower covered.
It's scary for them to hit this tower, too, because they have the 3 melee cores.
Snake King's ready with the curse.
Yeah, if they do, he'll curse, and then other TPs come in. They have a Beastmaster and a Coddle with bots. So they're very ready to fight. And yeah, Vessel's done. So versus Kunkka versus Mag, it's going to be really nice. I mean, even versus everybody at this point in the game, it's a significant amount of damage. And Sox already starting to poke tier 2. Seeing the 3 points in Blast, since he's playing the 4 position, wants to scale a little bit more himself. Rather than just play around Nether Ward in team fights. Also, team fights aren't really happening, so I like that he's gone for that build. 4K lead already.
It's building up.
Quick.
There's you know, sort of the trajectory we've seen Tundra on many times before.
And their group up is very scary with the Coddle, with the Beast, with the Pugna. It's a lot of healing, including the Wyvern too. The Illuminate heal is always something I always talk about because it's something that I think does get disregarded a lot in team fights. Aramis.
He's going to be dealt with. Tundra will be in position to make sure no further push comes in on this top lane. Actually going to have a smoke up from Alliance. See if they can make some sort of play around Weehaw.
This blink is coming out very late for Symmetrical. He's gone for treads and double bracers and a raindrop all in between. So initiation is pretty lacking right now. It's all up to Weehaw to get the catches really on the side of Alliance. That is a juicy one.
I mean, they'll definitely look to take this one, Alliance. They'll be able to set up with the kill on 33. And now the turn-up is there from Tundra. They're in with the curse.
I think they're still blinding lighted.
It's knocked down the 3 of them. Blast to follow up. It's a lot of burst damage. We'll see an aggressive Stewart back in with the RP. They've got the kisses. They're locking down 9 with the cold embrace. Snake King keeping 9 alive momentarily. Is it enough to offset the damage?
The heal.
He's going to live. Oh, he's not. The torrent will take him down. Finally, he falls. See if Alliance can get any more out of this. Now Skeeter's turned up. Alliance, they're backing off.
They're getting the important heroes out, though. Alliance. Weehaw and Nico Baby will be able to escape out of it.
I mean, getting some kills out of this Alliance, but Tundra still the end of it all. They'll come out superior in the trade, and they do manage to protect that very juicy Ancient stack that they had going.
9 almost survived. He Illuminate blasted to heal himself.
Very close.
I actually think Soxa maybe had an opportunity to turn and go for the heal on him.
Oh, we are?
Soxa?
It's going to be all right here, unless Saxa can find any sort of way of getting under the tower.
He's looking for him.
He is going to try.
Oh.
Whoop.
Hey, this is a little deep from Stockster right now.
The man might be. He's hesitant on trying to turn it around. He doesn't want to lead in on this.
I mean, they're keeping him down here, though. He has no TP on Weeha. We'll be able to scurry away. Yeah, Nico Baby gets some space to farm. But yeah, initiation is going to be lackluster really for Alliance until this mag has Blink. It's been slowed down a lot from all the small items he's gone for.
And still just has to say that huge amount of potential gold that's on the map in that ancient stack.
Humongous. That's one of the biggest stacks that
Which the Manon. He's going to try and clear out the wave with an ult.
He did get it.
They'll clear out his life.
Got the wave though. He's happy. Space for top also for Mag to get a blink.
They're going to have a bit of time right until they can make a play with that. RP, it's only called out for 25.
Weeha. He has no BKB here.
See if he can run. It's hard to run from 9.
They're a little scared of going toward the high ground, committing fully.
Saxon's just going to charge straight in. He's ready to go. They've got the Rave Fire Blast. It's getting very, very low. But he will manage to pig pole his way out of there. He'll live.
You can see 9 was like hesitant to go up, and Stockster's like, nope, I'm going in.
Yeah, Saxon just went straight for it.
Does die for it. Looking at the wards right now from Tundra, probably looking to play around bottom and take this tower at any next moment. So I like what Stomanen's doing about just trying to nuke it and spam it. Stomanen even smoked under the wave, nuking it. Looking to catch the next wave even too. And this is a cool move from Stomanen. He knows that they're trying to emphasize pushing this tier 2. Yeah, look, they're looking for him, but continues to nuke and bring down these waves. That's a really cool smoke usage. And he's probably gonna nuke it again. Job is done. Even if he dies here, he did stall out the push significantly that was gonna be coming out from Tundra. I really like that move.
Definitely looking very dead with this.
I mean, look at the time he bought. Like, he bought a lot of space, but top. That was almost a solo kill.
Oh, the Ogres. Watch out for them and their clubs. Oh, he's going for a TP out. Ooh, that RP will save him. Make sure that Tundra aren't able to chase up and find Nico Baby TPing out. Does mean that Symmetrical, he'll lose his life for it.
Oh.
But they get the carry out. Nico Baby's back to safety. Does mean that Tundra's now opened up for the space to take Roshan.
Yeah, they're like, all right, you want to just emphasize bottom tower protection? Fine. You know what? They've got that hum of the overload on 33. Weeha. We'll clean out the Hawk. And they're going to give the Aegis even to 33.
All right. I mean, the way he was playing last game, there's every reason to give this man everything. He was smashing it.
You are playing into the Magnus and the Kunkka too, so you already have a second life on your carry for their ultimates. Yep. Having it on 33, it makes a lot of sense. I thought perhaps they'd give it to 9, to be honest, this game, but maybe he feels like he can actually keep himself in the distance. And they do have a lot of save, right? The Pugna, the Wyvern, they do have a couple different elements. And even a Yule Scepter on the Coddle too, a bit of a different pickup.
Oh, jump forward. And immediately 33 reacts with the roar. Symmetrical, they'll try and save him, but they can't get him out of the combo from Tundra. Tundra even thinking about going for more. They've got a DD on Skeeter. Rave Fire Blaster leading on to Weeha. Weeha's going to get blasted back. He'll have to put the BKB to get out of this.
The first BKB usage just to run away. And now this tower's going to get pushed anyway. And RP's on cooldown, so they can't fight. No boat, no RP. This tower's dead, and Stomanen maybe as well.
Taking a bit of a risky move there to try and nuke out the wave. And with that, Tundra, they'll be able to keep this tier 2 pressure, almost certainly take it out. They're even looking to make quick moves towards the mid. Aramis is trying to clear out a wave here as well. He'll attempt to TP out, but the magical burst from 9 is too much.
It's looking reminiscent of the last game, the suffocation that Tundra's able to do.
It's beating up.
Them. And as I was mentioning, 9 having a Yules now, he's got the protection perhaps versus the Mag and versus the Kunkka. He's gone for a different type of style rather than going the BKB that we saw a lot of times.
5 seconds. We've got the RP, we've got the Blink, and we've got the Death Zone.
Okay.
So they've got the big combo, the big damage. They've just got to land it. It's not an easy team to land it against. Tundra and their heroes, unlikely to find these heroes standing on top of each other.
It's also a 1,000 health PA versus a Coddle that is hitting for well over 700 per blast or so if they are amped up from the Solar Bind.
The execution is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, he has to be affected by Rum. He has to be Rum boated. on the PA and able to jump into the backlines and kill the two supports pretty much at the start.
Sister man, and you know, he's really giving it everything to try and keep these creeps pushed back on the bottom. Once again, dropping the ult to try and push the wave out. I see top lane. Nico Baby's going to go for a play here with Symmetrical, but he's been roared, blasted back. He's still trying to commit for 9, but the Decrepify from Saxa comes in. 9's going to be fine. Nico Baby's dead. Wraith Fire Blast over towards Symmetrical. They'll take out the two of them. 9, double kill. That was the RP move from Alliance, and it didn't get them anything. It just got them killed.
It was the change of the build, right? The Yules. It must have caught them off guard. I'm not sure if they noticed it, but it is a little bit of a different build that we've seen from most of the Coddles. And then Blinding Light as well, something they mentioned on panel. Look, PA jumps, miss, and he gets decrept anyway, I believe, instantly, so. Tundra just, fully taking over. 11k gold lead. No space for this PA to farm.
Yeah, it's getting pretty wild here. They may just be on track for a quicker win than game 1.
That is potentially true.
If the last few minutes are anything to go by, it's only going to get worse here for Alliance.
They can't show anybody outside.
And they can't run. Again, the control, the damage from 9.
And at this point, too, it's only a level 1 skewer. So it's not like he can even do... it's not like it increases that much, but cooldown matters. All these little things matter. They can't even go for skewer plays in base.
Nico Baby, he's just so much damage coming out from this Cottle, of course.
And he's so far from BKB as well, too.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
13k.
They're going to TP back for Weehaw. Weehaw was trying to push out this bottom lane, but Snake King...
He just has to save Curse until the BKB comes out. Weehaw is distancing himself.
Oh, Torrent was close.
Oh, he's looking pretty dead.
Doesn't catch him. He'll pop the BKB, but here we have...
Oh, he might be able to TP now.
Oh, he's got a bit of a window. The curse did come maybe a little early.
Yep, I think Snake.
All right, Weeha's going to be happy with that one. He'll live.
Snake rushed it a little
bit. And back up on the top lane, Saxa taken out. Alliance, they find a bit of an opening.
Very needed. Can they get another one perhaps here? 33 is a bit far up. Aegis is ticking out in 30 seconds as well too, but no, they can't.
Maybe a little bit of breathing room here for Alliance. Things slowed down a little bit with the Aegis coming to an end and with Saxa dead.
First time I've ever seen anyone grab this talent. He took the X talent on.
Oh, the movement speed
He took it, yeah. I think because he wants the X himself to clear waves.
Yeah.
But he has to be careful. There's a Yules on the enemy team, so has to be cautious of how he X's and clears waves.
Oh, Tundra actually with this smoke might catch Alliance by surprise. Nico Baby, he's already getting out of there. And we'll manage to TP away. Symmetrical won't quite have the same luxury.
He led them right to Nico Baby, too. That was a little spooky. Will go down. Also loses Courier. And mid, BKB cooldown 4 seconds, but he's far.
Tundra ready to get back on with the push, bringing this mid creep wave round. I'm ready to try and look for a high ground push. 15 seconds and Symmetrical will be up.
I think he's still okay. The timing wasn't right, but now at least he's very aware of it. That Nico tipping 9 for that. It's like, oh, he messed up the Yule's timing.
Invisibility.
22 to 11, double the kills here, 22 minutes in. 14k lead, Tundra.
Ooh, the glyph came out late. He botsed and then glyphed, rather than glyphing and then bots. Aramis able to survive maybe for a moment. Snaking still setting up on him with an invis. Oh, he sees him. He's like, any +1s? Team? Team? Guess the cores didn't want to come.
Oh, they'll let the supports deal with this.
Yeah, they got him. Oh, and Snaking takes the last hit. Nice.
Alliance just trying to do their best to keep the three-wave split. Just pushed out.
Uh-oh. Magical again. Bonked toward 33.
That's getting rough. At least with his low level, he's going to be back in 30 seconds.
That's true.
So, you know, whatever happens, wherever he dies, it's likely that Symmetrical's going to be back up for a high ground defensive blink RP.
Oh, he's getting significantly out-leveled from the supports of the side of Tundra. Socks at 12, Snaking almost 15.
It's doing wonders for the respawn timer.
That's fair. Come on in. Oh! He'll be okay. 20 HP.
Oh, the bird! Oh, he's not going to be okay.
He's not okay.
33's got him.
Aramis is like, my bad, I got you stuck in the trees there with a cookie. And the push.
Here it comes. We've been here before.
And they even, look at how they play also. Tundra's still playing safe, smoking up in the back lines with snaking, just to make sure that he's protected versus the jumps potentially that... It's really the only way Alliance can take a fight is if they wrap around and catch the Pugna and the Wyvern somehow in the RPs, but Tundra is still playing safe.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Only person who can show himself is Weehawk because he has BKB. Anyone else shows, they're just dead. Rex is dropping.
That's got to be a perfect jump, and they just finding the opportunity to do it against the heroes and setup Tundra have. It's so hard at this point.
The smoke wraparound is coming. BKB's done on Nico, baby. So
it's got to be some sort of move like this that gives them a chance.
Look at how spaced they are, though. Like Tundra, like their supports, nobody's standing near each other.
Yeah, who are you going to RP? You're getting one, maybe two at maximum. Maybe in this case, none at all. Not able to get him with the setup. They'll cook him to safety, but there is no safety. The E-Blade from 9 takes him out.
And Weehawk.
Symmetrical's gone. We are also just blown up at the front as his BKB comes to an end. Both heroes out, no buybacks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Can't even find a single target.
25 minutes 57. Was the
That was
time
last one?
Tundra was able to do it in game one. They're getting very close to a similar one here. Alliance, they've still got the ult, so they'll almost certainly go for one more fight.
30 seconds, though, without Wii. They might just get megaed in those 30 seconds. They might have to just go without the Kunkka.
Has fallen.
Tundra, they're not going anywhere. Kisses. Will be there to set up. Maybe they could get Skeeter down the once.
Okay. Can they get the skewer? Can't quite.
They do manage to hold back.
Oh.
And, as I said, without a doubt, they'll be going longer than they did in game one. And push back Tundra.
Takes level 2 skewer over level 2 ult on the Magnus, just because he knows it's like, I have to just reposition people and hope for the best. Oh, a BKB from Nico, baby.
He's trying to chase 9. See if he can get it. There's the crit.
He had Yules up. He didn't use it. That's a 1,600 gold.
That's a lot of money. And Nico Baby's able to get out. That's a big kill.
That's... I mean, he didn't use Yules. 9. I guess he just was very focused.
Maybe he just didn't believe in the crit coming in.
Maybe.
I think it did have to be a crit to get him there.
It definitely did.
And it was. The crit comes in. A big kill. Indeed, a lot of money, and that will push Nico Baby, giving that boost towards his next item.
Also, look at the XP. He got 3,600 experience for that kill, so...
How many levels is that?
2 and 2 and change?
Yes,
maybe 3?
I think that's close to 3. It's like 2 3/4, I think, at the stage that he was. Yeah.
So up to level 19 now.
All right, and PA is one of those explosive heroes.
He is into some counters, though. He's into BKB disables on 2 fronts.
But he has got
saves.
a Magnus.
But he does have a Magnus.
We'll see that crit
look,
again.
he had Yules, so... Basher now online, so at least a way to deal with BKBs for him. It's still going to be incredibly hard because he's into all those counters, but a small sign of life, maybe like a 2% sign of life for him.
Roshan, of course, going to be a very easy one for Tundra with the damage they have.
And the auras, look again.
All the buffs that Skeeter is getting to enjoy here.
Raid boss Skeeter. Even the boots of the bearing, I believe, were finished up on Soxa recently.
Full BKB now for Skeeter. So Tundra, they'll definitely be looking to try and take more racks with this Aegis.
About to be level 20 on Nico Baby too. He is everything. Has to have a very impactful 8-second BKB. And he's peeking up. They have this ward down.
I mean, they're trying to get in again from the side. We are.
33, I don't know, is the target, though. He's got 36 armor.
They're very close to having the AC, 400 gold.
Yeah, that might be what they just wait for until they fully commit onto that last Rex.
Yeah, it feels like sort of the final piece here.
Yeah.
For Tundra to to sort of look to close the game up.
Yeah, buying a gem as well now on snaking too, so the last few things that they need. Alliance trying to get these wards out though so they can get information of where the back line is. They did get that one down, but the gem is going to be coming out for snaking, so very likely that one just gets taken out immediately right when he gets it.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Goodbye, ward.
Now, Tundra, even with the Aegis here, definitely respecting the potential that Alliance could have. If they get that sort of RP onto 2, jump in a couple of crits, a couple of heroes could get deleted.
It has to be supports. If they don't get this Pugna and Wyvern, they will counteract fully. They can decrep and Cold Embrace the target.
And he gets Skeeter pretty deep.
Okay.
That's the first kill. They've got to do it a couple more times. He still has that Aegis, of course. You see the kisses come out. Curse to the side will be used to lock down Nico Baby and Stamanen.
Ooh. Stamanen. Bit fortunate to live there. 9. Time wasn't...
I mean, that blast,
but the last one will hit him.
Oh, it's going to catch him just on the edge.
He has a lens, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. I was like, that was the longest blast I've seen.
And that was the curse dealt. You know, curse has been used. They still have the RP. So a little less of the counterplay available for Tundra.
Snay just sitting off screen the whole time.
He's ready to go. He just jumps in straight for We Are's dead with that buyback. We Are just gets jumped. He didn't have the money. He spent up.
Nico Baby's committing.
And we'll see them get the jump in towards 33, but he turns with a roar. Now with the BKB coming to an end, Nico Baby can't really commit any further.
Skeeter now.
I mean, they're ready to continue pushing on. As I say, with Weehar not having the ability to get back in on this, Alliance, they've got to try and hold 4 versus 5. That's still against the Aegis of Skeeter as well. Skeeter. We get the kill on Aramis. Tundra, they'll continue to dismantle the base of Alliance.
And there's one more wave coming in, and the wave after that is the Mega Creep wave, so that will be the death of Alliance when those come in. AC Deso, towers dropping in no time.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Nico Baby trying to play to the side, but this Ancient's exposed and
it's dead.
There's nothing they can do to save this one. The Ancient's going to go down. Tundra, they'll take this game 2-0. This series, it's theirs.